Do you know, last night I was thinking, do I want to put a hold on creating videos? Do I just not post for a few weeks and see how it goes, see if my mindset improves? I'm not burnt out, it's just, I guess in a way it's a different kind of burnout. It's content block, I don't know, because I love doing these videos, I love talking about my life, my days, how things are going. I'm not in this for the millions of subscribers, the millions of views. I'm not in this for that. I'm in it just to create a record of my life. You know, things that happen, things that go on. And I love doing these kind of videos. I love going outdoors, videoing for main channel, like I did the other day. I love the balance. I like the unboxings, the tech stuff. That's why I've got two channels. One channel for that kind of stuff, and this channel for the vlogs and these indoor chatty things, you know. But there comes a time when you're thinking, am I doing this okay? Am I doing this right? And it's like, yeah, I am. Because you gotta listen inside here. And last night, this was saying, maybe you should pause for a few weeks. Maybe you should do this. And I thought, you know what? I'll see how I feel in the morning. And here I am, recording a video. So if I do vanish for a few weeks, you know, it's just listening to the inside there. And that's what you should do. I mean, don't create content that's forced onto you. Create content that you want to create, because these videos I'm doing here, I'm not burnt out because of them, because I enjoy doing those videos. If I was doing stuff I didn't want to do, I'll get burnt out easier, you see. I guess it's like a full-time job, isn't it, really? Because if you go to work, you've got to do what the boss says, you've got to do what the management say. You can't really do your own thing, can you? You've got to listen to the boss, do that, or you get kicked out, you get fired. So I guess I'm going against that kind of thing. But this is what I want to do, you know? So I'm going to keep doing these videos. If I pause for a while, I'll come back, blah, 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 you know. When you're on YouTube, you're your own boss. Unless you've got people above you helping you and stuff, then, well, you know, I don't want to go down that route. I film, edit, upload, and everything myself. I don't have any person helping me or editing the stuff. I do all this myself, you see. The only time I would need help is if I had thousands of comments, someone to help me reply to comments. But that's not me. 5 or 6 comments at the most I'll get, if I forget any, you know what I mean? So please comment on this video if you watch it, even if it's hello or something, you know. Let's see if I can get this video with the most likes, you know, I've ever had. Just to check, just to see if people watch this far, hit the like. So yeah, so even though now and again your mind tells you maybe you should pause for a while, maybe you should do this, see how you feel the next morning. Yeah. Anyway, so apart from that, how are you all? That was a long intro, wasn't it? So yeah, how are you doing? Well, I'm doing okay. I had a darn good weekend. I went walking around hidden places I've never been before, at Western Heights. The video's on my main channel, of course. Check out my main channel at Darren Keenan. Yeah. I was watching an Alfie Deyes video. So I've been subscribed to Alfie Deyes for 10 or 11 years, you know, a long time. That's what got me into recording myself. Vlogging my life on the main channel anyway. That was my first channel. And I was watching him. He did a video 10 years ago. He did a video 10 years ago to myself 10 years. So he recorded at 21 for when he was 31 to watch it. And he watched it yesterday. And that was quite genius, actually. I do the yearly one where I record at the end of the year. I record what I think the next year is going to be like. And then I watch it a year later and respond to it. That's only 1 year. I've done that for the past 3 or 4 years. But it's hard to imagine 10 years waiting to watch the video to respond to it. That's crazy. It's crazy. But no, respect. He did it. And he did. The crazy thing was that what he said when he was 21 is really what's happening now, about a family, 2 kids and stuff. And it's like what Alfie Deyes has done. He's got a couple of kids. Not married yet, but he's getting married. But yeah, so it's crazy. You know what I mean? I was there in his days when he was a crazy lad, doing strange things, silly things, you know. Now he's so grown up, you know. He's a different person. But I stay subscribed to him and Zoe because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have got the camera out to record myself in 2016, you know. Yeah. Crazy. How time goes so fast and how things change. Since 2016, I mean, now I had a shop in the Dover town. Our supervisor trained to be manager, but it didn't work out, of course. But from them days, you know, the recording equipment, the stuff you can buy now, you never even thought about it in them days. You know what I mean? That was almost 10 years ago. It's crazy how technology's changed and how easy it is now to record stuff, and even phones now are fantastic to record with, you know. Even my Motorola E20 you can still record on, even though it's discontinued now. Now you can't get updates anymore. I will get a new one. But yeah, it's crazy how when you start doing this YouTube stuff, you know, you don't realise how far it could go and if you'll carry on or not. When you start it, you think, nah, it'll be a couple of years and I'll do something different. But here I am, you know, many years later, still recording myself, still doing vlogs, talking to a camera, talking to a microphone, you know. It is certainly one crazy life, crazy journey. Don't know. Anyway, just a morning motivation speech. Monday morning motivation. Anyway, peeps, if you're watching this well, please hit that like, hit the subscribe if you're not already. Consider leaving a message, positive, negative, whatever you want to do, as long as it's within the YouTube guidelines. And I shall catch you in the next one, whatever it will be. Don't know. Listen to the, you know. Anyway, don't get burnt out by doing stuff you don't want to do. So I select. Toodle pips.